We gotta take this box out.
Yeah.
What's here?
What's in there?
Format.
Oh. We gotta take it out there and check it out then, huh?
Yes.
What up, folks? Dale here.
And Eli.
And we're back with another video. We just got a few boxes in. We got some more floor mats.
From Hotel.
And it's not just one box, but two boxes. So it seems safe to assume the smaller box is the third row floor mat, and the larger box is our trunk and front floor mats. So let's crack them open and see. Alright, and as expected, the third row floor mat. Pretty flimsy right here. Looks like it can break easily, but once we put it in, it shouldn't move, so no huge fear for that.
No, we gotta open this box.
Well, let's go ahead and install this, and then we'll open the big box. Sounds like a plan?
Yes.
Alright. I got the second row seats up, so now let's go ahead and put her in. Trying to do this with one hand with the camera in the other hand isn't the easiest. I think I'm gonna have to go over to the other side so I can lay that down. But this side is flush so far. All right, so I guess it's installed. Just a little thin piece for back here. Is it worth a buy if you already have the 5-seater floor mats? Depends on how much you utilize the third row. To be completely honest, I have not used my third row since owning my Model Y. I've had it since November and it is now February, so about 3 months. I've not used my third row, so take it however you want. I'm still glad I opted for the third row because as my kid gets older, having extra kids in the car with us, it'll be convenient to just flip up the third row if needed. But yeah, okay, now on to the next box. Here she is, front mat. And the trunk mats. So this thing doesn't seem to come with any instructions on how to install the trunk mats properly or how to lay them down properly. So I guess I'm gonna have to play around with it to see how it should be configured. Well, let's check it out. So first, let's go ahead and throw the front mat in. All right, so this should be pretty simple to install. Just toss it in. And it's flush. No complaints, nice fit. Even has a little indentation for the tow hook piece in the front of the car. So yeah, that's that. Now let's get to the back. Okay, so after messing around with it, this is how it came out. Looks good, right? It does, but it doesn't seem very practical to me, to be completely honest. And mind you, I spent my own money for this. I'm not being endorsed or sponsored by Tesla Shields or anyone for that matter. So I'm speaking on my own accord, giving an honest review. So it looks great, but what bothers me is that most of the time I don't ride with the trunk facing this way. What I mean by that is, on the Model Y 7-seater, you have the option to turn this guy either this way so it dips, or you turn it this way so it's flush with the seats that are down, the third row seats. When you do this, you can't simply just put this guy on top here. I mean, you can, but as you can see, it's not flush with this side. So I don't like that. You can't flip it and it be flush because it doesn't align properly. And then the sticky part that's supposed to be on the carpet itself is on this side too. So yeah, that's one limitation. The other thing that bothers me is, in the image on the Tesla Shield website of the 7-seater trunk mats, those mats are split to where you can raise up one of the third rows and it still be aligned with the seat on the back of the seat, and the other side, if it's still down, can also still be on the back of the seat. These are connected, so that's honestly not what I expected. So yeah, kind of a disappointment. So if you preferably keep your trunk liner here, then maybe that's fine for you. But what happens is, if you're in the pinch and you have to use your third row, you lift the seats up. These aren't attached to the seats, so you're gonna lift your seats up and have to put this somewhere. And then if you have something in the back while someone's in the third row, that creates another problem, because then you have to stack these, and then you might not have a flat floor because it comes all the way out, so you gotta bend it upward, and then it becomes a storage problem. So yeah, don't know how that's gonna work either. And this is what I mean by that. So like, if you have to use the third row, then this little guy here works out fine. But if you're out and about and you have this thing on the top of your two seats, but then you're in a pinch and you have to bring up your third row and put something in the back, yeah, this isn't gonna fit snugly over the other piece. So I'm not sure how that will work. If you're in your garage or something, yeah, you can just toss this down to the side and just ride like that. But like I said, if you're out and about and you're in the pinch, you might not be able to even use your back, because you have to toss this back here and then like stand it up or something so you can close your trunk. Not very practical. So yeah, there's my review of the third row and the trunk and front floor mats from Tesla Shields. Third row, decent. Frunk mat, decent. Trunk mat, at least the 7-seater version, not so much. Do I still like the company? Absolutely. Do they need to work on this particular product? Yeah, in my opinion. Because I think a lot of people will have the same gripes that I do that have the 7-seater Model Y. So I think that is something they might need to take back to the drawing board. But that's it for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you appreciate the content. Till next time, peace.